There's one particular family who we help, who is from quite an affluent background, highly educated, a large number of children in the family, but when the marriage broke up, the mother couldn't basically support the children on her own. So through a miraculous set of circumstances, she came to know about the food pantry, and we've been supplying her with food for over a year now. And she actually said to me that if it wasn't for the food pantry, she would have lost her house. She wouldn't have been able to pay the mortgage, and she would have been basically on the street with her kids. My name's Belinda, and I started the food pantry in July 2009, and the food pantry is basically helping individuals and families in the community who are suffering from food insecurity. So we deliver food to these people, meals, or they can come to my house and get it themselves. All our food is donated into the food pantry, and we get food from Avocare and Dandenong. We basically give out what we are donated, so we give out long life milk and rice, pasta, canned goods, as well as the casseroles, sausage rolls, quiches, and any fresh foods we may have.
Avocare, we're a not-for-profit organisation. We go out and we source some products ourselves, like water and all these types of things.
Food's all donated from Safeways, Aldi's, all them sort of places.
It's a government-funded project, so we take 30 on at a time. Yeah, long-term unemployed. Yeah. Put them into work, put them through courses. They do first aid, they do food handling, warehousing, business. So while they're on the program, we put them through that schooling as well, so that when they go back out in the workforce, they've got that knowledge already. So
I was unemployed till I come here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for about 5 years. So yeah, I finally got to do something, which is really good.
Out of the previous 30 we had, I think we got 21 jobs, full-time employment, and most of those people are still full-time employed. So it's a very good program.
I used to suffer from depression myself. I had postnatal depression after I had Tom, who's 4 now, and I was in a very, very low spot. When I was depressed, I've never experienced such darkness before in my life. It was really hard. If you get me out of this, I said, God, I will promise you I will go around and visit people when they're sick, and I'll take them food. Because through that situation I saw how important those kind of little practical things are, and how much, if you are suffering and in a dark place, somebody bringing you a meal is just such a blessing. And I'm completely set free from that depression now. But he has held me to that promise, and I'm glad he did, because it has completely changed my life. I'm a completely different person now than I was before the depression.
My name's Jetty LaGreca, and Belinda and I used to go to the same church, so we know each other quite well. But when I heard that she'd started this food pantry, I was very interested, because our church didn't do anything like that. So I help her deliver food and pack food for people, and just generally feed a dog's body. I suppose there was a few families that Belinda had that one particular family was a family of drug affected people, and they're trying to get off drugs, and they've got 4 little children, and just to see the difference that you make in their lives, you can't, it just makes you feel really special, because you can see that you're making such a difference to them.
At the start, when I started the food pantry, it was just about the food, giving food to people who are suffering food insecurity, but it's become actually a lot more than that now. We've actually gotten to know these people really well, and they're part of our lives, and they're part of us. They're intertwined with our lives now, and we've realised that there's so much more to the person than just the food. You know, there's this whole person, there's the spiritual side, there's the mental side, the physical side, there's everything, and I just like to think that they could come to us for any of those things. I've seen through the food pantry that all you need is 1 or 2 circumstances to happen, and you could be plunged into that so easily and so quickly. Sickness, you know, an unexpected death, or losing a job, or, you know, anything like that, and your life as you know it could be changed.
Like me, they turn to drugs and alcohol and things to sort of ease the pain of their abuse in life. But we need help too, from people like Belinda, you know.
It's a nice thing to do. It's a cop-out really, it's easy.
Through the food pantry, getting to know people and seeing people's lives, and it's completely changed me. It's completely changed our whole family. It's completely changed my husband, our children, everything.